And if you didn't see at the beginning, I am playing on normal again because I don't really want you guys to have to watch me die a lot. The game can be fairly challenging at times. It's not the hardest game in the world. And as you'll discover, it's not the longest game in the world either. But there are points in it which can be pretty tough.
Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I looked at its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Leandros.
Enemy sighted!
So, Leandros is one of my fellow Ultramarines. He's obviously a very well-adjusted individual, as you could see from his rabid shooting of the Orc Corps.
Sidonis picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Ah, poor guys.
Everything in that bunker!
Don't worry guys, the cavalry's here. Are you gonna let me by? How dare you obstruct one of the Emperor's Space Marines?
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonis, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1 million orcs, and they fight on.
Only in death does duty end.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end.
God, Emperor. Watch over those who fight in your name.
So the Space Marines are obviously quite an inspiring sight for these embattled guardsmen who, by the looks of it, really have not had a very good time against the Orcs. Not a good time at all.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
must be met. Despite alien incursions, delinquency is the front of the machine god.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the Orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Okay, sorry about that, just had to take a quick break. But now back to killing greenskins in the name of the Emperor. And that weapon should make things a lot easier, because we've now got a chainsword. The Mark 11 Hell's Teeth chainsword, to be precise.
Kill every last one of them!
And some willing volunteers to test it out. Yeah, it's much more effective than that combat knife I had.
Kill them all!
Bit of a glitch there. Yeah, when you're plugging away with the bolter, it's always good to try and go for the headshots if you can. It's normally a one-shot kill. Let's grab a bit of extra ammo.
Target that squig!
No, see, what you did there was you screamed at the squig instead of targeting it. Poor Imperial Guard. So yeah, that's a new enemy for us to fight. Squigs are these strange creatures that seem to thrive wherever there are orcs. And there's lots of different types of squigs. The orcs use some of them as food. They even can use some of them to make hairstyles. But these particular squigs have explosives strapped to them. And now we have grenades, which is excellent news. Let's back up a little bit here, behind the barricades. That is a lot of Gretchen there. Fortunately, Gretchen are rubbish. Nice and brutal. And as you can see, you can mix in stun attacks with your normal melee hits to get area of effect, or more powerful stun attacks. Now, I used to play orcs in the actual game, in the tabletop game, back in the second edition of Warhammer 40,000, and they were terrible back then. The Gretchen really were just awful. As they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be just cannon fodder for the orcs to throw in. These guys just do not give up. So this is an orc knob, which stands for noble. He's a bit tougher than your average orc.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
Yeah, the Space Marines, as you'll have gathered, are pretty legendary throughout this universe. They're the Emperor's Angels of Death. Some citizens in the Imperium will go their whole lives without ever seeing one.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat 2 nights ago.
Reinforce their position, hold the line, and stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor. Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
A slight orc problem. Very British understatement.